What's good with the YouTube? Make sure y'all smack that like button, smack that subscribe button across the head. We finna get on Bronny James and Bryce James, the James gang. Shout out to the whole James gang, man. Shout out to LeBron, 39 years old, still killing them, still able to get out there on the court and play to his full maximum potential. That man is a true beast, man. I don't know what he eating, what he shooting up, what he smoking, what he drinking. But keep doing it, bro. And goddamn it, you still out there. Still out there at 39. But right now, I just want to show some love to young Bronny James. I know you going through a little cold stint right now. He done went about 3-4 games without scoring, which is big time. We don't need no more of that. But I'm making this video because I feel like Bronny James and Bryce James will be better players when they play on the same team. I don't think Bronny is going to reach his full potential until he gets his brother Bryce at USC with him. Because right now, Bronny James averaging 5 points a game, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, shooting 34% from field goal range. Now, that's not good at all when it comes to Bronny James, LeBron's son, somebody who's potentially a NBA first round pick, second round pick, whatever. The thing about this whole situation is LeBron James wants to play with his son. And with the NBA and the world being so much in love with LeBron and what he's done for the NBA, I'm pretty sure they're pulling some strings to try to get Bronny in there. Now, the thing with me is, I don't feel like you should put this much pressure on Bronny to force him in the NBA. I think you should let him sit in college, let his game develop, and let him grow and understand the player that he is. Now, let's think about this. Now, as you can see, Bronny going through a little cold run right now. He's 0 for 4 against Stanford, 0 for 3 against Washington State, 0 for 7 against Colorado. Didn't score a bucket. Now, USC is having an up and down season, and I'm pretty sure they had a lot of anticipation, a lot of hype was around LeBron Jr. But Isaiah Collier has come in as a freshman with Bronny. They both freshmen. Isaiah's averaging 15, 2, and 4, and he's shooting 50% from field goal, which is good, very, very good. This is NBA potential right here. Bronny James is not showing NBA potential. We have to recognize this. I'm not scared to say it because I say the same thing about Shedeur Sanders. I feel like Bronny James' name is bigger than his game. Now, that can change over time. But as of right now, this is what I see. And I feel like it'll be a huge mistake for LeBron to try to force this young man into coming into the NBA with these grown-ass men. Now, I understand that's his son. He's going to have the right mentality to do it. But at the same time, let's be real. Bronny James is not ready for the NBA. Now, it's almost February now. It's January, almost February. The draft is in a few months. The draft is in the summertime. Spring, summertime. So you have to understand that if they really want Bronny to go to the NBA, he only has a short amount of time to get ready. He only got this season. And this season is almost over. It's almost time for March Madness in a minute. And Bronny James is not even averaging 10 points a game. Just put it like this. Bronny James is not even having a season like Alonzo Ball had when he was at UCLA. Bronny's not even having a season like Lonzo Ball. Look where Lonzo Ball is in his NBA career. Look how his careers came out. And he was only averaging like 17, 18 points. So you have to understand that Bronny is not ready for the NBA. Now, somebody that I think is going to be better than Bronny is his brother Bryce. I feel like when Bryce gets to USC, then Bronny will be able to play and see his full potential. Because brother and brother on the same court, yeah, that's going to be dynamic. That's going to be the business right there. And Bryce, honestly, Bryce is going to be better than Bronny. He's going to be a better all-around player than Bronny. I believe Bronny going to have the higher IQ on the court because Bronny has a lot of LeBron's passive genes when it comes to basketball. He's going to create a play. He knows how to make good plays, make good passes, make smart reads with the ball. He gets a lot of that from LeBron. But as far as his aggressive scoring and playing the ball and He plays good defense and all that, but far as being aggressive on the scoring side of the ball, I haven't seen that in Bronny yet. I haven't seen it in Bronny at all ever since he's been playing basketball. He's never been the number one guy on his team. So now we go to Bryce. Bryce is pretty much the number one, number two guy on his team right now, and he's a junior. So next year, his senior year, Bryce is going to be the number one guy on Sierra Canyon. Because if you haven't watched him, if you go watch Bryce right now, Bryce is way more dynamic of a player than Bronny. Bryce got a lot in his bag, a whole lot of shit in his bag, and he'll bring it out. And he's very aggressive when it comes to scoring. And another thing about Bryce, Bryce is 6'6". He's almost the same size as LeBron. Two more inches. I'm pretty sure he's gonna grow 2 more inches. He's only a junior in high school, so I'm pretty much he's gonna stretch out another inch or two. So Bryce James will probably hit 6'7", 6'8", 210, 203, something like that, and he's gonna be the perfect size for an NBA guy. So if LeBron want to play with his sons, me personally, I'm just gonna tell he might have to wait 2-3 more years. He gonna have to eat and shoot up whatever he doing and keep doing what he doing, because Bryce would be more likely to go into the NBA than Bronny right now. Because I don't think too many NBA scouts are real happy about Bronny right now. If he came in the league, it'll be really just because of his name, because he's LeBron's son, and he'll be on the bench. A lot of these coaches would be real timid to put Bronny in the game, because he's not going to have an impact on the game. He hasn't even had an impact on a USC game really yet. He had 15 points against Oregon State, which was his best game. So he hasn't been a full impact on the court. So to all my LeBron James fanatics out there, y'all have to understand, it's okay to say if a player is not good enough. That don't mean you're a hater. That don't mean you hating on these people. That don't mean none of that. Look at Michael Jordan's sons. Michael Jordan's sons didn't pan out at all. Everything's fine. We still love Jordan. It's still cool. So if Bronny James don't really pan out the way everybody thinks, just because he's LeBron's son, it's okay. It's okay for Bronny. There's other avenues you can go. You might be the next one to end up with Scottie Pippen's wife. Who knows? So it's a lot of different avenues you can go through being the son of an athlete. You don't have to just choose basketball. It's cool. It's cool if you can't do it. But at the end of the day, I think that Bronny James' name is bigger than his game, just like Shedeur Sanders. Even though Shedeur Sanders is a great quarterback, a good quarterback, I think his name is just bigger than his game. Because the man went 4-8 last year, and they got him on the Heisman list. So we're going to see how this pan out. We got to see how this Shedeur Sanders thing pan out and how this Bronny James thing pan out. Because all you fans is just already putting them in the first round. I hear fans talking about Bronny going in the first round this year. How are you going in the first round averaging 5 points? And if Bronny go like that, then what does that say to all these other college players out here that's way better than him? See what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I really think that if LeBron James would have went to college, this is the reason why I think Bronny should stay in college. Bronny shouldn't go to no NBA. Bronny, if you ever see this video, if anybody close to Bronny see this video, please tell that man, do not rush to the NBA because of your father. Straight up. You're going to get up there, your career going to do a spiral downhill because you're not ready yet. You don't even understand your game yet. But if LeBron James would have went to college, me personally, I think LeBron James would have been a much better player. Even though he's the leading all-time scorer because he's been playing since 2000. He been playing since 2003, so of course he gonna get all these records and accolades. That's a given when you've been playing this long. But far as championship wise, LeBron is a failure when it comes to championships. Y'all have to understand that. Even his last 2 championships, the bubble in this in-season tournament, and then this other, like two of his championships are not even legit. The bubble I don't even count. And in this in-season tournament, I feel like they just made that shit up for LeBron. So I feel like if LeBron would have went to college for a year or two, he would have found that winning mentality. He would have been able to go in and understand what he's capable of, what he can do. Like Carmelo, he won a championship at Syracuse, but I think he moved too fast. He went on jump to the league, and all he could do was score. He wasn't playing no D or nothing. Now, if he'd have stayed at Syracuse another year and developed his defense, scrambling for the ball, being a all-around player, I think Melo would have been better. College, like staying in college and letting your game develop helps you mentally understand what you can do and what you're capable of on that court. And if y'all want some examples of players who stayed in college, look at Klay Thompson, look at Steph Curry, Draymond Green. Look at these guys. Look at all these guys that stayed in college. Chris Paul. Look at these guys. They like seasoned players. They know what they're capable of doing. They know what to do, when to do it. I think Russell Westbrook did 2 or 3 years. You see what I'm saying? Now and then you look at the one and dones. Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant, little pussy. Was James Harden one and done? And then you got this new day and age full of one and dones. Look at all these crashed out careers we done had out of these one and dones. One and dones are not that successful in the NBA. I'm sorry. Every player, every basketball player need to do like football players. You need at least 2 years to develop your game and figure out who you are and what you're capable of on that court. So if LeBron go into the league right now, he's going to bring them 5 points a game into the league with him. But if y'all stop putting so much pressure on him, if LeBron stop putting so much pressure on him and allow him to develop his game, it'll give a chance for Bryce to develop his game too at USC while playing with his brother. And you best believe when Bryce come in as a freshman, he's going to start with Bronny. Bronny will be a junior. Bryce will be a freshman. Because, see, Bryce a junior now. So when Bronny comes into his junior year, Bryce will be at USC. So that'll give them a chance to play together for at least a year or two. And I really feel like they should take advantage of that. Don't try to rush yourself into this big league because this shit go downhill from there. Once you get up here and get hurt, it's over. Like once you reach the NBA and you peak out at your potential, people will start unnoticing you then. You're on the back end then pretty much. And I don't want to see that happen to Bronny and Bryce. I want them to have long-lasting careers. I want them to have successful careers playing ball because they both great players. They good players. Bronny just hasn't developed yet into what he can be. He has to be more aggressive scoring. He got to be more aggressive as a player on the court. He got to stop being so quiet and passive. Because that's the difference between him and Bryce. Bryce is not quiet and passive. Bryce be out there talking shit, doing his thing. So Bronny need to get a cup of that for real, or he's going to sag off, and LeBron's going to be mad that he can't play with his son in the NBA. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure Bron James going to pull some strings. No matter how sorry he is, no matter what the fuck, he going to pull some strings and get Bryce in there. So we're going to have to just wait and see what happens. But shout out to Bronny and Bryce. I really look forward to seeing y'all at USC. Y'all can make a dynamic duo at this school, make history, probably can make a deep run into the tournament. Maybe could win a championship. Who knows? But shout out to them USC Trojans for giving Bronny that chance to get out there and really showcase his talent. I'm pretty sure he could have went anywhere because of his name. But the game got to show. I'm pretty sure that coach is not really happy with what Bronny is doing over there. I'm pretty sure the head coach at USC got some issues about the way this young man is performing based on what his name is. So like I said, this is another player, just like Michael Jordan's kids. The name is bigger than the game. So get this man a chance to sit in college and develop his game. Straight up. Shout out to Bronny and Bryce, man. Keep it going. On the other hand, I am sick and tired of hearing my people talk about Eminem is a GOAT. Let me ask y'all, what in the hell makes Eminem one of the greatest rappers of all time? Please leave a comment. Please comment, let me know. What makes this man one of the greatest songwriters of all time? Because first of all, I was born in the early 90s. I was born in 89. So I listened to Eminem all his career. I've heard everything this man came out when he first came out in 98, 99, all that shit. I remember Eminem. I remember Blue and Yellow Purple Pills. I remember The Real Slim Shady. I remember all them goofy ass songs. So that's what I'm trying to understand. What did I miss that made Eminem one of the greats? Now, Eminem, let's be real. Eminem is a great freestyle rapper. He can put concepts together and syllables together like nobody else. He can really put it down when it comes to freestyling. If you was to put him on Smack TV or URL, something like that, and he battled those guys, Eminem probably would go undefeated. Cause he got them punchlines and little slick shit and little funny shit he say. Like one rap he talking about how he hit a baby stroller and threw a baby stroller and put a, he say little shit like that's real catchy. And you be like, damn, that shit was hard. So I give Eminem that. I give him the fact that he's a great freestyle rapper. But when it comes to making songs, creating albums, creating music, to help your soul feel good, to help you get through your day, good, solid, classic music, Eminem has none of that. He got a song called Not Afraid that's got 1.8 billion views on YouTube. Not million, billion. In that song, I'm Not Afraid, I don't like not one verse that man put on that motherfucker. The way he rapping and everything, his character. Now, some of y'all might like it. Some people might like it. But me personally, I try to critically listen to it, not being biased. I try not to be biased. I try to listen to it like, okay, let me see what he's talking about. Eminem don't have no good song, good music. Just put it like this. What songs or music of Eminem do you hear people bumping riding down the street? Cause I still hear people bumping Lil Wayne. I still hear people bumping Big Timers. People still play Tupac. People still play Biggie, Jay-Z. That old shit. People still play Jadakiss. I've heard people playing Scarface and shit. I heard somebody playing Lil Flip the other day. I've never in my life, personally, for real, I'm gonna be honest right now, I've never heard nobody just sitting up bumping Eminem. I ain't never pulled up beside nobody in their car going down the highway and pull up beside them. They got their windows down and you listen to their music and you hear Eminem. I've never. What makes this man a great songwriter? Nothing. The only reason why I see that people think this man is a GOAT is because he is the most famous white boy rapper. That's it. We know rap is not a white boy sport. That's not. But when it comes to a white boy that can rap, this is your guy. So he just excites the world with that. So it's like, oh, he gotta be one of the best. And then we've been so crippled to white supremacy, white Jesus, whitewashed, and white. A lot of black people low key praise white people. Wanna satisfy white people, wanna make white people happy, so they'll give Eminem these type of flowers, because they want to make white people happy. They want to be socially accepted by their white friends and white colleagues. They don't want to say nothing bad about Eminem, but not me. I don't give a fuck about him. I think Eminem is trash when it comes to making songs, but in a freestyle battle, I go with Eminem. I pick Eminem. But if it was somebody say, all right, go in the studio, let's make a song. Eminem, you take your ass way out the way. You are not a good songwriter. You're not. You can write some verses, some stuff, some little stuff like that. But as far as making music, Eminem is trash. Eminem is trash. If Eminem was to get in a versus battle with somebody, it don't matter who it is, they would kill Eminem. Eminem only got like 4 or 5 hits that y'all know. I'm Not Afraid, Lose Yourself, Toy Soldiers, a couple of songs with 50 Cent. But if he got on a versus battle and tried to play Blue and Yellow, I climbed the highest mountain once or twice, but who's man, he gonna lose. He get up there talking about some hi kids, wanna know what I did? Wanna see me stick 9-inch nails in each one of my eyelids? Like, he gonna lose. Don't nobody bump that shit. You could put Nelly up there. Country Grammar, Air Force One. You could put Nelly up there. 2001 Nelly. He'll smash Eminem in a verses. Smash. Lil Wayne will smash Eminem. Jay-Z will smash Eminem in a verses. Busta Rhymes will smash Eminem in a verses. T.I. will smash Eminem in a verses. Everybody will smash Eminem in a verses. Straight up. He only got 3 or 4 good hits. The only way Eminem would be able to win in his verses is if they do a freestyle battle. Then Eminem would be looked at as, okay, he one of the best freestylers. But far as making songs, making music, Eminem is not that, man. We gotta stop this white supremacy love shit. We gotta stop all this shit. I'm tired of hearing brothers talking about Eminem wanted to go. I'm tired of hearing our legendary rappers talking about Eminem a goat. Man, if you don't stop kissing ass, it's too many bitch made black men in America, and that's one of the things that I want to change personally in my community and my surroundings. We got to stop being so bitch made and just call it how we see it. You ain't got to just say something just because you think it's going to be socially correct or people going to accept you. We don't have to accept Eminem. We don't. Let him be the only white rapper. Push him over there on the side. He's a white rapper. We don't have to put him in our shit. Every mural you see of rap greats and rap gods, they always try to stick Eminem face in there. For what? For what? For blue and yellow purple heels? For motherfucking his arms are heavy, knees weak, arms are heavy, palms are sweaty. Mom spaghetti. We're gonna put Mom Spaghetti in the Hall of Fame. Mom Spaghetti, really? But I can sit up here and name 6, 7 songs by DMX that'll kill Eminem. Kill Eminem. If DMX and Eminem did a versus battle, come on now. Now, me personally, I ain't never been to an Eminem show. I've never bought an Eminem album. But like I said, I've been around ever since Eminem came out. And I can honestly say that there is no record of a time where Eminem was being played in everybody's car. And Eminem was just the hottest rapper, just blazing. The only reason he was that popular, let's be real. The only reason he was that popular, because he was a white boy. Because he was a white boy, he was rapping, and he was from Detroit. And then he made 8 Mile. 8 Mile was a classic. Now, if he get up on a versus battle and play 8 Mile, he fuck around win. Because that movie right there was just a class. I believe that movie alone really what pushes people to say Eminem is one of the greats. Because when it comes to really breaking down his music, his songs, his albums, like I said, please name me 10 Eminem hit smash songs that people still play today. And you can't do it. You probably can name me 3. Can't do it. So we got to stop all this soft ass, watered down ass, whitewashed ass love that we got for Eminem. Fuck Eminem. Eminem ain't did for you, me, or a black community. Don't give a fuck about a black community. He's just the new age Elvis. He made money off the black community by massaging your motherfucking thoughts and feelings with his rap shit. Just like all these other sellout ass, duck ass rappers do. They massage your shit, talk about this gangster dumb shit, so you can go to the show and buy their album. Straight up. And that's all Eminem did. He came in, seized the opportunity, started putting some words together. He liked rapping, whatever. Making money off black folks. And we sitting up here praising him like he just the shit, like he better than everybody. I would put my money on anybody against Eminem. Straight up. Eminem is not a GOAT. P.S.A, man. Eminem is not one of the greatest. Let that shit go.